Hello everybody and welcome to Astra Lost in Space episode 10 anime review. Just that noise. What? Just plot twist after plot twist and I love it. And this week, you load up the episode, you see it's called Culprit, right? And you're like, oh no, this is gonna be a right in the tension. And it was right in the tension. There was a whole moment towards the end, like the first part where they like, here's what's going on, and then the second part they're like, suspect everybody, but also suspect nobody. Like, I don't know what to say because it's just mental, and I'm having such a good time. I'm so glad. I say it every week. I'm so glad I decided to watch this. So, it's probably my favorite thing this season, if I'm like legit, which I was not expecting. So that's good job. Good job. Well, anyway, let's actually get on with the episode because blimmin' hell, I'm gonna have some stuff to talk about this week. Let's do this thing. Episode opens up where we left off last week with the big realization that, hey, planet Astra and planet Earth are two different things. At least that's what my interpretation is. I'll give my overall interpretation after their explanation, and I'll be like, here's what I think's going on. If I've got it wrong, people can be like, you idiot, got it wrong. But hopefully I haven't. So, Astra isn't Earth because everything's weird and different and all that. Polly is from another planet, which is Earth, I guess. So she's from Earth, they're from Astra. Just writing this down. REA knows the old country names like Japan, Russia, and that. She actually knows it from the old history, they called it, in books and that. But they're not like pushed to the forefront. Like, they don't want people to know about it. Polly's like, hey, history's being hidden or whatever. World War III happened in this timeline, I guess, or it's either like a separate timeline. She crossed into a different timeline, alternate universe thing, or World War III didn't happen, but they said it has. They're telling them it has, for some reason, even though it hasn't. I guess to keep the peaceful society, they had to keep up that lie. Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. They also don't know what God is. There's no religion or nothing, so even less. My thinking is that Polly's telling the truth and that all that did happen. World War III never occurred. But they're saying it did so that to maintain the peace of the world so they don't have another Earth situation, is what I'm thinking. World War III, what they're told, half the population died, but now there's no countries, no guns, and people came together to create a peaceful Earth, as I said, which I guess would be Astra, so they don't know that they're on a different planet. I think. I really hope I'm getting this right, because there was a lot to go on. In Polly's recollection, Polly's memory, Earth was going to get hit by an asteroid, which would have destroyed it or whatever. So they've got to move to a new planet using artificial wormholes. Oh, where have we seen them before? That planet they moved to was Astra. So, the migration of humanity to Astra was successful. There's some memory... Matey boy can mess with memories, can't... Oh my god. There's so much going on. I can't wait for... I assume it'll be in the coming weeks where we'll get the full-on, here's exactly what happened explanation. Because at the moment, crazy stuff. Yeah, they moved to Astra. The planet at the beginning, remember they got teleported, that planet they were above with the spaceship? That was Earth, ruined. But then they were like, the time doesn't add up. It's only been 6 years or whatever since the asteroid was meant to have crashed, but they've been living on Astra their whole life. Something's not adding up. So then Olgar pipes up with, my brother said the adults are lying. Obviously that's why his brother got killed, is because he discovered the truth. Got to silence him. Adults are lying, so the kids can't know, or that their generation can't know why they can't know the truth for some reason, which is crazy. But then REA's like, you know what, let's stop for today. And as soon as she said that, I was like, no, it's her. She's the evil one. I was so sure it was going to be her. There's a bit later on that doubled it up for me. And it's actually right now. Kanata, so he's remembering when they encountered the orb, he's saying everything out loud, like, here's what happened. Then he goes to talk to REA, and they have a bit of a blush off. I'm like, no, it's her. He knows it's her. And I was just like, no. I really didn't want it to be her. So I'm sort of glad that it wasn't, in a way. I didn't really want it to be any of them. I want there to not be a traitor. But we can't have nice things. The gang makes it to the last planet. I don't expect they'll spend too long on here because they We're in the end game now, son, is essentially what we're doing. So they're just gathering supplies, whatever. REA and Kanata have gone off together, wondering what they're going to do when they get back home. Kanata says he'll walk her home when they get home. Ain't that nice? I think you're going to have a little bit of more trouble. If you come back, right, and you start spouting off about, we know the truth of the world, you're going to get put down. Like, I hope that's like the most realistic ending, is they get back and they just get gunned down. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because that would be a real dampener. I'll be like, oh, alright, lame. And then, yeah, we go to Kanata thinking about the enemy. And he's like no, he's not in a cave. The cave comes later. And then the wormhole starts chasing him, and he runs away from it. Runs into REA. When he gets to her, the wormhole stopped chasing him. So I was like, it's her. Oh my god, she did. I was like, she disabled it before he got to her. I was really like worried. Like at this point, I was like, I feel like that was intentional. They want you to suspect her, and I did. I did suspect her a lot. But then the sphere's not there. But then he goes, I know who the enemy is. They don't know I know. They're trying to kill us all on this planet. I know who it is. I'm gonna strike first. And I was like, no. I was like 95% sure it was REA. Because everyone else in my mind had been cleared. I was like, you cleared Olga, you cleared all the others. You cleared Shas. More on him later, obviously. But no, they lied to me. They lied to me, and I do appreciate because I like being kerfuddled like this. It was very good, actually. Kanata fills Shas and Zack in. He knows who it is. It's Olgar. Olgar's the traitor. Because of course it is. It's like, he's got a gun. Obviously, he's the traitor. He knows the enemy can carry the wormhole with him, so we need to be careful about that. Asks Shas, go foraging with Olgar alone. Me and Zack will come from behind you. I never thought it was Olgar, by the way, when they were saying this. I was like, okay, it's a trap to lure whoever it is out, and Olgar's in on it. Which is exactly what it was. So they're following him. Thingy, what's his name? Kanata calls, he's like, Foodie's been abducted or whatever, mission abort. Olgar pulls the gun on Shas, and then the sphere appears. However, though, Kanata comes out, tackles Shas, because it was Shas the whole time! He has a little TV remote that has a button on it that activates the wormhole. Imagine how convenient that would be. You just, boop, and a wormhole opens up. And you can set where you go to. It's like fast travel. That'd be so useful. Might tear your body apart, though. That's a, might happen. The reason he knows, everyone's in, or everyone comes out at this point. They're like, we all know it was you. The reason he knows it was Shas is because they were like, it had to be the person who entered the sphere last, back at the start. Did it? That's. I understand the logic, but it could have just been a coincidence. That's not the most sound logic. He could have just, literally, he could have played it off like, nah, man, don't know what you're talking about. That's coincidence. REA remembered, no, because perfect memory. I like that they brought that up a lot, because I forgot about it until the first time they brought it up. But it's been very relevant to the plot. That's good. He did it because that was his job from an original. Turns out he's the clone of the king, also. So I'm wondering. I'm quiet because I'm flummoxed. I'm like, all right, he's the traitor. Where does this leave Sarah? Is she still REA? Is she the original of REA who was sick or something? No, because she was the same age as Shas. Or was Shas's memories the king's memories? What he was telling, was that not him? There's so much they could do, and I'm guaranteed no matter what I say, I'm gonna get it wrong. So I'm amazed. I'm legit shocked it was Shas. Legit shocked. Like, obviously when it was revealed, I was like, you. I wonder if there was any other clues throughout the series. I'm sure there was, and I just didn't pick up on them because I'm a flipping idiot. But yeah, I'm amazed this episode. 2 episodes left. They're gonna wrap everything up. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. I really hope the ending's good, because these shows that are good, they typically have an ending that's not good. I'm thinking of Erased. Yeah, that's the best example of a pretty bad ending. But anyway, yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review, because I certainly enjoyed doing it. I love talking about this show. I will see you next week. Make sure you subscribe and stuff for more reviews. There's loads of them. And bye, guys.